Welcome back to Duckfellas Podcast, episode 21. Just me and you tonight, Cade.
Yeah, my fucking headphones are ripping.
I know. Mine are pretty loud, too.
About blew my eardrums out.
Not good. Well, this week I think we have a few things to discuss. We got a little bit of news that actually has popped out in the industry that kind of affects a lot of the people that travel for hunting and outfitters. One of them was kind of surprising to me. The other one, I don't think it's going to change anything.
Right.
But then we're going to talk a little bit about some migration patterns and how they've changed through the years. And that's been a big argument in years past that it's not a real thing. But then what was the last one? Oh, do hunters over harvest, and do we affect the breeding population, and kind of what our thoughts are on that, and kind of what we've researched here this evening about it, because we were slacking all week.
Yeah, we definitely were. This was pretty thrown together, I feel like.
Yeah. But
it'll be good, though.
We'll make it work. We'll ride it out and see what happens.
We actually did our research.
A little bit, yeah. Google is a great tool.
Yeah. Lifesaver today.
Well, if you're listening to this and you're listening to the podcast the day after we were live, just want to remind everybody that we do have our giveaway live on our Facebook and our Instagram pages. The post should be pinned to the top of our pages. So be sure to go over there and read it over. I think all you got to do is follow both the pages and just comment what your dream bird to kill is, I believe.
What do you mean I think all you got to do? You're the one that made the giveaway.
Yeah, but that was so last week. I don't remember that stuff week in, week out.
Jesus.
Supposed to have a PR guy for that, but he slacks big time.
PR guy's busy right now, dog.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Busy being ditch digger.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Well, yeah, so make sure you get entered in that drawing. It's going to be going for a while here. We're second weekend and your second podcast we do live in June is when we're going to do the drawing live on the podcast.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
I feel like we got to have like a special guest that shows up and draws that.
We do. That'd be kind of cool.
I wonder who.
I don't know.
We'll figure that out.
Maybe make August do it.
I'm too busy driving.
Yeah, super trucking across the world. And then there's Pookie. He's just always too busy for us nowadays.
I know, dude. He's too good.
2 weeks in a row, slacking.
Too good.
Zach gets hired on, comes to one podcast, skips out.
It.
Unreal. But,
two reliable people.
That'll happen.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah. Sad. This weekend was a pretty good time. You had your shop party.
Yeah, it was a blast. I actually had an excuse to clean the shop, finally.
It looks way bigger.
I know, dude. It was wild. Yeah, it was fun. The dildo races were a hit.
That was
my favorite races. I've learned more about these sex toys in the past 8 days than I ever needed to know.
Who ended up winning?
One of the Dingaman twins.
Oh, yeah.
You let us down.
I got last.
You let us down, dude.
I'm pretty sure I got last.
Didn't yours fall off the track?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I got disqualified.
Just think about how good that little dick trophy would have looked up there, dude.
No,
come on.
There's no way.
Yeah.
No. That'd have been on the dash of my truck. Not up there.
All the Jeep got ducks. You just got a little dick.
Didn't talk of the town, though.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Problem is, nobody be able to see it.
I don't know.
Window's too dark, dog.
It's a golden dick on a dash. Driving into the sun.
Black dash.
It might blind some people. And, if I remember right, too, I came in I barely made it into the final race.
You did. You won the B.
Yep. Came in. And then shit the bed Fred in the final heat. Or whatever. A-main.
B-main Bobby.
That's right. B-main Bandit. Dang. But, no. So that was a good time. Definitely was glad I was able to make it there. Drank too many beers. Per usual.
That will happen.
Yeah, no, it's a going thing. Got to get off that trend.
As we're sitting here drinking beer.
2. Having 2 tonight. Let's jump into some of this news that kind of broke out here this past week. Start with the North Dakota one, because it's not as big of a deal, I don't think. to like most people. The only people I think it's going to affect is people in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So it's always been the waterfowl season in North Dakota opens up on a Saturday for residents only, and it'll run for 7 days consecutive. That is an only for residents season, and then the following Saturday opens up non-residents and come in. They tear up the town. Just a disaster. But this year they changed it. Last year they changed the zone structures to 6 zones, and I get why they're doing it, but I hate it. Not a fan of it. But now they've also made it to where residents get the first 2 weekends. So the first 9 days of their season, strictly residents only, which is great for the residents, I think.
Yeah, I feel like they deserve that. I mean, you're in one of the most highly hunted areas. I feel like you get and you actually live there. I feel like you get the right to have 2 weekends.
I wonder how many non-resident tags they sell a year.
Oh, dude.
It's gotta be unreal, especially for I feel like it's gotta be comparable to Arkansas and Louisiana for just total tags sold, but I feel like we seen a list not that long ago that North Dakota wasn't very high on the list either, though, if I recall.
I'm looking at that.
But no, so that's gonna be interesting. It's definitely cool. The residents will get an extra weekend now to go shoot the local birds up and have a good time before all the hooligans come to town. Ride up the fields and piss off the farmers.
That will happen, unfortunately.
That state's changed completely through the years. I mean, I went up there this year, and I think 3 years ago, it's impossible nowadays to get permission for stuff.
Yeah.
It's kinda sad to see what it's came to from what it was.
That's what happens when people tear shit up, dude.
Well, it was really the COVID year.
Yeah.
When Canada was closed and everybody went to North Dakota instead. Ooh.
Yeah, it fucked everything up.
Yeah, and now a lot of those people still go to North Dakota that used to never go, and it's just wrecking havoc.
I literally cannot find this anywhere.
Unreal, dude. PR guys freaking sucks.
Fuck off.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'll jump into the other one here, and it is in terms of Canada, Saskatchewan. From whatever, can't spit it out. You're done. You're done. Anyways, Saskatchewan changed their laws this year. It used to be you could just go up there and hunt as long as you wanted, as much as you wanted.
Yep.
For waterfowl. Now you are only going to be allowed to hunt 10 days total in the fall, and that's 2 5-day periods. I don't know if it's back to back. I got the link pulled up here. But the reasoning for their doing that was what they say is to cut down on the illegal outfitters. And I don't know how that's going to cut down on illegal outfitters because,
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I would say most of your hunts up there are 5-day hunts.
Yeah.
And I mean, not many people go up there twice.
No.
If anything, you're just hurting the everyday guy like us that would go up there and freelance.
Yeah.
And that's it. And they're hurting the farmers and the economy around their areas because, I mean, imagine how much money's brought in during waterfowl season of all these people coming there to hunt for a week or 2 at a time, and now they're only limited to 10 days.
Yeah, because I've obviously never been. I don't know if you have.
I've been once.
They're not like huge areas, like towns, right?
No, for the most part, not where you're going duck hunting at.
Yeah.
I think, did I mention that you can have one more 5-day period in the spring?
You did not, but you just did.
Yeah. For snow geese. So, total 15 days is all you can hunt in Saskatchewan now.
That's kind of wild.
Non-resident. Well, I don't know if that's for non-residents or just like people like us coming from the U.S. to hunt there.
Well, it's non-resident.
Yeah, but non-resident, but like if you're a resident of Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to apply to you.
Right.
Canadian residents and non-residents. So we'll limit non-resident hunters. So pretty sure it's for even Canadian residents that are even outside of that province, which is kind of wild.
I guess that's the same as the U.S. though. Like every state has. Well, I shouldn't say every state. Most states have a non-resident extra fee or whatever. I mean, there's not really restrictions on it.
Yeah, but
a whole lot. But
I don't feel like there's many people coming from Canada to hunt here.
No, but it's probably the same as like people going from Iowa to Arkansas or North Dakota.
Yeah. I get what you mean there.
You think of it like each area is its own state. so to say. They kind of
Well, yeah.
so.
I mean, more or less. I don't know. I don't. I think it's kind of a dumb move on their part. I feel like there's a better way to go about that.
Yeah,
I mean, I I can see restricting down to something, but I I don't know. That's a short time for people to go all that way to go there. Because some people don't. They're driving 2 days to get there,
yeah,
and they're not going to do that anymore for 5 days.
yeah,
Most of the time, they're not going to turn a 5 day trip to make it a 9 day trip just to be able to hunt 5 days. And because once your 5 days starts, I'm pretty sure you only get those 5 days
yeah.
consecutive. And so if you got a scout, you're missing a day.
Did you look up if you can hunt back-to-back periods?
Mm-mm. It didn't mention it. I was trying to read that post. Uh,
See if Google's gonna let me down again.
it probably will. But here's a quote from it saying, "Illegal outfitters compound the hunting pressure on the landscape. The cost the province millions in lost economic activity each year. The term license is an important first step and will serve as a key tool within a broader set of tools needed to significantly reduce the negative impact this illegal activity has on the economy and the interest of law-abiding waterfowl hunters and Saskatchewan's licensed outfitters." Which is wild. I don't see how it's going to cut down on the illegal outfitters. I mean,
Yeah.
I, I don't know. Could be wrong. Hopefully, it works out for them. I don't think it does. I think it hurts the economy more than it helps it.
Yeah, I don't really feel like that do what they think it is.
No, I mean, I think they got the right idea of trying to change something, but there's always going to be criminals. There's always going to be illegal activity. I mean, no matter what we do, no how many laws we make,
Yeah,
there's going to be people out there that break the law. There's no way around it.
unfortunately. The entire world is full of shitbags.
I don't know. Look at Pookie.
Oh, damn. Can't even defend himself.
Nah, he can. He just chooses not to be here anymore. He hates us.
I did find, finally, the North Dakota non-resident. They sold this is in 2024, so it's a little bit outdated, but they sold 28,158 non-residents and only about 16,000 resident hunters for waterfowl.
Yeah, but think about that. We sell 28,000 migratory waterfowl, whatever we call it here, total between resident and non-resident in Iowa. And that's just how many non-residents are going to North Dakota. But that's smaller than I thought.
It's still almost double.
What do you mean? Well, yeah, how many people hunt there compared to here?
No, their residents were only 16,000 and the non-residents were
Oh, yeah. But the whole number's smaller than I thought. Like, I feel like Arkansas and Louisiana are way higher than that.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, that gotta be.
Okay. Your chair's squeaking over there.
I know. Squeaky.
Get some grease.
Oh, wish we had some WD-40 in this garage, but
Dude, there's some somewhere.
we'll find it next year.
Oh, just kidding. I just have the spray graphite. It's better than WD-40 anyway.
10-4.
Don't ask me how it is.
Obviously, you don't use it. Bitch, please. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's about really all the news we got here, I think.
Yeah.
Shall we jump in to this migration topic?
Let her rip.
No, I'm too scared. This is something that my dad talked about as I was growing up a lot, was that he felt like the migrations were shifting farther and farther west at that time. That was back early 2000s, because we were seeing a decline in ducks. But and we had the duck numbers back then were high, and we were seeing less ducks every year.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that the duck counts are necessarily accurate by any means. I mean, they have to go off of a set data point that was built in the 50s. That way they don't mess up the whole data set.
Right.
But I think wind has a big driving factor in how far west or east these ducks will come down the flyway.
Yeah.
I think I feel like every year that we get more of a west wind in that north, when it starts kicking up in October, I feel like every year we see more ducks here and on the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Than on a year where we see more of a northwest wind, because I feel like they go straight down that Missouri and cut us out of the picture.
Yeah, it was funny a couple of years ago. I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were getting all giddy about a north wind. It was like time birds should be pushing down. I was like, man, I don't get too fired up about a north wind. You give me like a west northwest, fucking amped.
Any time that we're getting a cold front and we have like a ripping 30, 40 mile an hour west northwest wind,
Yeah.
I'm jacked. 'Cause
Yeah.
we are generally going to get some birds,
Yep.
or our birds that we have are going to be moving around, getting ready to peace out.
Yep.
And that's just a fact. I mean, there's I've never gone out on a strong ripping west northwest wind day in November and had a bad day. I don't
That's
think
fair.
ever.
That's very fair.
But we did a little looking into it, and we'll do this first. Like, so what do you think? The tough one. Do you think weather, like nowadays, it's weather or part of this crop manipulation, aka flooded corn, that is affecting the migration patterns nowadays?
It's hard to say. Like you see, ever since the whole crop thing came up, you see people speaking out from Minnesota and Nebraska that it's fucking 10 below zero outside and these ducks are still sitting on the water. They just don't move anymore, which I agree with to an extent. But the birds that do push down to those areas that have all the flooded corn, they're not fucking leaving.
Right. Well, think about it this way. This is how I look at it when because those guys always are going to say that stuff, which I do think that is a problem in our flyway because of the what gene is it in these ducks now? The farm duck
Farm duck
genes, yeah, that's affecting. I think we've killed off a lot of the migrating ducks, like
Yeah.
the natural migrating. I think we're losing that gene compared to the farm duck gene. No science behind that on my behalf, just guessing.
Yeah.
But if you listen to these Louisiana boys talk and the guys in Arkansas, it never took record-breaking blizzard to push ducks, or it didn't even take weather at all. Like, ducks migrate off the moon phase.
Yep.
It's every year. That's why we get the same push of ducks every year
Every single year.
around Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
within 2 to 3 business days of Halloween,
Yep.
you're getting the business flight of ducks.
Yeah.
And it's the first real migration of big ducks. You'll have your teal come through and
Yeah.
like the shovelers, maybe a few gaddies and pintails, but your first big push is always Halloween.
The other thing is too, like even in the northern states, if you look at the number of like city ponds that have come up,
Oh yeah,
they don't freeze because they have too many
Oh.
fucking birds on them.
those. But what I don't get is like those are all natural refuges.
Yeah.
Like you can't hunt them, so you'll never be able to hunt them.
Yep.
Only thing you'll be able to do is go out there with a little punt gun, with a net, catch them, and then take them off somewhere else and release them again. That's all, and they're gonna go right back.
Yep, they're not done.
So I mean, like people talk about the loss of habitat, which it is a big thing, but you know how much habitat has been gained for them birds
Mhm.
in just city ponds?
Yeah, they know they're safe there. People walk by them all day long. They just say, "You got a cracker?"
What's up, my dude? Oh, don't run me over. Just crossing the road real quick.
I don't even want bread. Just give me a cracker.
Can you put out a pile of corn? I don't feel like flying to the cornfield today.
Oh, our next AI generated image.
God damn, where were we at on that? Thinking about the pile of corn.
Talking about city pond.
Yeah. Trying to think of what my next step there was. Oh, back to like ducks migrating. So like these Louisiana boys and Arkansas boys talk about it. They'd be killing these mallards and gadwalls and pintails in a t-shirt and it'd be 60, 70 degrees. And you can go back to those days. Some of those guys keep records of it like I try to on like this year.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And
Emphasis on try.
yeah, try it. I do pretty good about it. This year was terrible.
Yeah.
Non-existent.
Yeah, it was not good.
But they'd look at like the weather in St. Louis and there's no snow. There's no major cold. Like it got colder-ish.
Yeah.
It's just that time of year where you get colder. And they're killing ducks. They didn't need no major weather. But now, if it's not negative 20 and 2 foot of snow on the ground, they just don't move like they did.
And it's very rare that we get that anymore.
If we don't. We haven't. The last time we got a bunch of snow was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was within a week, and it was in January.
Yep.
And the duck season was already over. Didn't matter.
Yep.
But man, did we have some honkers.
Holy shit.
I was killing them every day by myself. That was a good time. Then Cody came up, and we smashed him for, I think, 4 days.
That does happen.
That's good to hear. But
R.I.P.
where's I going with this? Oh, but I do personally think the flooded crops, not just flooded corn, but just flooded food in general. Like every once they're like, well, rice is in there. Just get rid of the rice. Arkansas and Louisiana floods rice. So that's a natural farm practice, though. It's not flooded corn is the biggest one. It's the main one. When you look at it, the amount of days that it's I can't remember the exact numbers on it, but the the days that they can eat in that cornfield is insane. Like the amount of duck feeding days or whatever they called it is crazy, crazy wild compared to like moist soil or rice.
Right. I'm pretty sure that I heard that like the number of rice fields is going way down too.
It has, yeah.
They're
No,
hardly playing that shit anymore compared to what they used to.
no, it's way less. It's dying, really.
No good.
Oh, good, Mr. George. But so, like, well, we're talking about it before the podcast here. I'll pull it back up. One weird thing that, like, the study was released in 2024, and it was a 60-year study starting in the 60s. But I found this odd that blue-winged teal, between the years 1960 and 2019, have started migrating farther south by like almost 500 kilometers farther than what they used to in the 60s.
How far is that in American terms?
No idea.
What'd you say it was 500?
It's like it says 486.
Google again.
Dude.
310 miles.
That's a pretty drastic increase.
Yeah.
And that's if we're going by what everybody says, we don't get the weather. Why are the blue-winged teal migrating farther? Then, so like the next one here I got's the northern pintail, which they've moved farther north by about 350 kilometers. So I'm guessing that's probably like 275 miles, roughly, give or take. Maybe 260.
350? What you said?
Yeah.
217.
I was a little off. But they also used almost 2 times more area compared to what they did in the 60s. So they're just spread out more.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wonder if it's because the pintail numbers weren't as good in California back then, maybe.
That could definitely be.
Because I feel like their pintail numbers have just skyrocketed compared to what ours have done,
Yeah.
which is just decline. So that could be part of that. But no, I don't think it is because it doesn't even show California on this map. It just shows like Illinois, like all the southern Midwest states.
Interesting.
Kind of what I thought. Now the mallards, they have also shifted about the same as the pintails. And that's about 350 kilometers to 450 kilometers. So 215 to 300 miles,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of wild.
That is quite a bit when you think about it like in a straight line.
Yeah. No, that's quite a ways in a straight line. Where the crow flies.
Where the teal flies.
The teal flies fast as fuck south.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. He's going to the Gulf of Mexico and getting his margarita.
Oh, I don't blame him.
Shit. The Gulf of America.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I can't say much. I didn't even catch it.
Fucked up. I fucked up.
Gonna get us canceled.
That's all right. But I don't know. I definitely think that it's proven that the migration patterns shift, and they go. I think our weather goes through cycles, anyways. Yeah, we're warmer than we were back in the 80s and 90s, but I think in late 30s and early 40s, we'll be back in that rotation of where we had cold winters again. Could be wrong, but if you look at the data of like the temperatures we're breaking, they're all from before then, like the 60s and 70s. Every record high we break is from way back in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like, well, global warming is like, what was it back then?
Yeah, no shit.
The caveman had too many fires? Or August was having too many fires, I guess.
No shit.
That dude was lighting bonfires everywhere he went.
Every truck stop.
They didn't have truck stops back then.
He made his own.
Oh, yeah, dude, he is like the grandfather of trucking.
Yeah. He invented the wheel.
What a guy. What did he do with all his money?
Spend it all on DACA. Fucking idiot.
What a loser. Who would do that? Oh.
That's
But all in all, I mean, it's that article that I pulled up is kind of wild to read just because it does say that they shift east and west through the years, and it doesn't really say on wind, but it does say they adapt, like waterfowl adapt. So like right now we're in droughts, so the waterfowl will go to where there's water, so their starting point's going to be different. They're probably not going to migrate the same line or
right.
the same path. So the droughts could be why we're having lower years too, in down south in
Yeah.
Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee. Those areas. Probably not. Probably all the flooded corn. It's 100% flooded corn's fault. At least I hope it is. You know how much time and effort these guys are putting into fighting the flooded corn? And
I know, dude.
if they're wrong, not saying they're going to be 100% right. I mean, I hope they're right if it does go through and they do a study on it, which would be limiting the flooded corn or just canceling it for 3 years. But man, if they're wrong and they get rid of flooded corn for 3 years, do that study. Sorry, boys, go back to flooding all the corn. My bad. Have at it. Let's kill them all.
Fuck.
Can you imagine?
That would be a shitstorm, dude.
It's going to be World War III.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, you think waterfowl hunters hate each other now.
Yeah.
Going to get so much worse. So much worse.
Sounds like so much fun.
I'm here for it. Like, I'm looking forward to Facebook or maybe MySpace is back by then. Maybe we do the full rotation.
Maybe.
Kind of cool because I could change my top friend list. Be rotating all the time. My profile song would definitely be Bananas by Gwen Stefani.
That suits you.
Does.
I don't know. You seem more like a Fergalicious kind of guy.
It's a good song too. It's a solid choice. It might be top 5. Definitely not number 1 though. I think it's Bananas. What would be your top song?
I don't know. Depends on the day.
I can see you being like a T Swift kind of guy.
No.
Like Shake It Off.
No. I'm out on that one, dog.
I could see it.
I'm out.
Come on.
I listen to too many different genres of music, though.
I listen to everything.
And it's like every day it goes in a different phase. Like, I'll go from 70s, 80s rock to punch the fucking windshield out
Oh boy.
to 90s country, Big X the Plug. It's everywhere.
Big X is some pretty good stuff. Pretty solid.
Yeah. You cannot go wrong.
Wild times we're going to live in one day.
You know what's even more wild? I never had a MySpace.
What a loser.
I'm not fucking 50. Calm down.
Dang it. I'm not 50 either.
What did we say last time? You were 76?
I can't keep track of the
I think it was
numbers. You guys are throwing crazy numbers every day out there. But that's legit every day.
I know.
I hate the group text.
It's been pretty quiet lately.
I know. We got to get Zach added into there.
We do. Then it would be nonstop shit talking.
Man, dude, I wish I need to start saving his morning Snapchats when he's on his ragers in the car on the way to work. And we can start posting those as reels on our Instagram page.
Could just have you could just save all of them and do like one a week.
Or we could do like a compilation of them all, like mixed in together at the end of the year. Just a whole 365 crash out days in the car for Zach.
What would be wild, this would take a lot of work for the PR guy. But
that's not going to happen then.
Eat shit. I'll make you the PR guy. How about that?
No. I'm busy.
We'll take all of his morning Snapchats. We'll pull words out and we'll make him sing a different song.
That could be good.
Dude, I know.
We could do like a DJ remix of it all.
Yeah.
He's sick. We could probably drop some bangers.
I know.
I'm sure Zach's about it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, coming soon. Unlike the Pokemon cards, they got canceled.
I did snag the perfect Pokemon card picture this weekend.
I'd imagine so. It's not surprising.
Do you remember it?
Trying to think.
It was late in the night.
What were we doing?
Sitting at the table getting ready to leave.
What did I do? Let's see it.
I'll just show you.
Now I'm curious. I remember the end of the night. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Solid.
Yeah. That is perfect for a card.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. It's going to be awesome.
It'll be made by 10 minutes after the end of this episode.
Yeah, 2037. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the next topic. I think we touched on migration patterns as well as we can for now with the short studying of it.
Yeah, it's a quick study too.
I mean, we did find some interesting stuff, I feel like, and we touched on a few things that were a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
But now let's kind of shift our focus into cracking that bush light.
Oh,
Anyways, we're going to shift into harvest numbers. And if maybe these harvest numbers are, I know that the science says that it doesn't matter, but then it also says it matters because they lower limits whenever the duck numbers get so low. So
yeah.
they kind of contradict themselves on this, but how much does harvest kind of play into a fact of it? And I know you found some interesting facts here right before we got on the podcast. Let you touch on that.
Yeah. So I got this piece of information from the Delta website.
Fake news.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife report showed that 14.34 million ducks were harvested in 2024, 2025. And that was a 2.2% decrease from the previous year.
That's a lot of ducks.
That's a shitload, dude.
Is that
The math that I did off of this year's waterfowl survey, that's a 42% kill rate.
mm,
That's wild.
that's a lot of ducks.
Yeah.
Wonder how many hens died
I don't know.
because evidently it doesn't matter how many hens you kill. It doesn't affect them going back. But I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and Dr. Brasher, who works for Ducks Unlimited, I believe, he clearly said that there's too many pintail drakes, and that
Yeah.
the drakes are like overrunning the hens, and that's why the numbers aren't growing because they're just not breeding.
Yeah.
And
Those
that's
poor hens.
man. I tell you what, he was talking about there's like times where there's like 15 drakes going after one hen. It's like, oh my god, run, swim, do something, get away.
Dive.
If you can dodge a pintail drake, you can dodge everything.
It's actually really funny. Before I came out here, dodgeball on TV.
Was it? Classic.
Good movie.
But that's kind of wild to me that the pintails are in that kind of state that there's that many more drakes than hens. And I believe it because when we see the pintails here and they're plumed out, where you can tell what they are for sure, because they're in early season like October.
That's hard to sell.
Pintails are really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like mallards in low light situations, they're hard to tell too. But once that it's light out, even if it's cloudy or sunny, they're pretty easy to tell because you can see that the chest is always naturally darker on even an immature drake, and where it looks like a hen. Like it's not like if you're shooting into a flock of 30 of them, it's hard to tell then kind of.
Yeah.
But if you got like 5 or 6 coming in, I have never had a problem other than my contacts fall out, which has happened. Picking out anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Early season, it's always tough to pick out. I feel like any species, honestly.
Yeah. I couldn't. That's the one thing I don't like about Canada. Most of them birds are ugly.
Yeah.
Especially these guys go up there and kill them in like September. They're all gray ducks.
Yeah.
Like it's mallards, but they're gray. There's no color to them. And like, I think it was Dr. Brasher was talking about it, or maybe it was the other one, Dave Rave or something like that, was saying that hens aren't fully plumed until like September because after they have their ducklings grow up, then they go through their cycle of their feathers. It's like they don't start the cycle till August.
Damn.
Like end of July, August is when they start getting their feathers. Which is wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they start killing them in Canada in September. Yeah. And they're nowhere near ready to rip. They ain't even ready to migrate yet.
No.
Let's just kill them all.
That is another thing. Like when you think about teal season, I've caught myself a couple times. Like it's hard to tell because the wood ducks are so like they're obviously not plumed out very well. It's pretty easy to pull up on a duck and be like, "Oh fuck, that's a wood duck."
The shovelers are the ones that get me.
Really?
I don't know why.
Dude, they got a fucking lip the size of Texas.
I know, but when they're coming in at Mach freaking Jesus, where all you hear is when you pull up, And then I'm like, I won't like I made the mistake once when I was younger. I shot a shoveler during teal season, and I got caught for it. I got a ticket, paid my ticket, did my time, did my dues. We're good. In the game, I gave the game warden a ride back to the boat ramp that day.
Yeah, they still rate you ticket.
Yeah, fuck, jack off.
This.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. But I mean, shit happens. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, during teal season, if if it's a pure accident, there just take the bird with you.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of it. Just be honest with the game warden. Sometimes they're gonna be more forgiving to you if you tell them like, "Hey, I messed up."
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and there's times too where I've shot into a group of teal, and there's shovelers with it, and it's like, "Oh, okay, well, gotta be real careful."
This is weird.
Yeah, I passed up on shots in groups of teal that had 4 or 5 shovelers in them because sometimes when you're shooting teal, you're just spraying and praying.
Yeah.
Because they're coming in hot.
I see Bill's giving me shit for mistaking a wood duck and a teal. In my defense, every time that I've ever teal hunted, I'm in the willows. So when those things just come ripping it, like you said, the shovelers, mock fucking Jesus.
Yeah, we ain't hunting in the flooded corn, Bill.
It's like a defense shot. Like I'm fearing for my life at that point. This mob of 30 might just pick me up and take me with them.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it happens. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
You're gonna make mistakes out hunting, whether you mean to or not. I mean, some people just go out there deliberately kill wood ducks or mallards. Like I've seen guys just wrecking mallards in September during teal season. I'm like, this is why you're gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Like that. The people that go out there and abuse the system, and also how not everybody knows this yet, but you can't shoot 30 minutes before shooting time during early teal season. Blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's
Because
every
you
year.
can't see shit.
Well, right. And you can only kill one freaking, or 2 species of ducks, green wing and blue wing teal.
Yeah.
But every year, 30 minutes before shooting time, people will just go to ripping on them. And I did it one time back in Illinois. And the game warden come walking up. Oh, I heard you shoot early this morning. It's like, yeah, but I was like the last one to shoot out of the 20 parties here. I didn't get a ticket, but
That was lucky.
mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I was pissed, dude. I'm like, dude. I was like, bro, the teal were gonna be gone out of here before if I didn't shoot. I shot like 3 minutes early.
Yeah.
And those guys were shooting 25, 30 minutes early. And I'm like, oh, come on. Give me a break. I was at a Kit Kat bar.
Your autism's fucking ripping today.
Absolutely. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep.
I love it.
Yeah. I did see on that article I found and shared the mallard numbers, the Drake to hen ratio on those are getting badly out of hand. Like the difference. Let's see, where's
Bill says, fucking Illinois, you're lucky they didn't get your bank account number.
Oh no, they got that on file, Bill. Don't worry. I got auto pay turned on. It's on the computer. Found it. Yeah, it's right here. So like right here, the sex ratios in mallards it's significantly different in adults compared to the juveniles. And it's like why are we having that problem? Because other than is there a limit to where we can kill one pintail hen, or is it?
I think it is one hen.
I think so. Like mallards, you can kill 4 drakes or 2 hens.
Yeah. And
2 drakes. Like, is everybody just shooting their 2 hens and then getting their 2 drakes? Which I know is not the case because
no,
I get dogged every time I put a post on Facebook and there's a hen in the pile. Oh, you shoot hens. What the heck?
Like, yeah, there's 99.9% drakes and you're going to pick out the one fucking hen.
Yeah, dude, I've posted numerous pictures where I'll have, in a pile of 30 mallards, I'll have like 3 or 4 hens. And they're like, oh, Susie Slayer. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Like, for real?
This year in Iowa, there was no specification on your pintails.
You could kill 3 hens?
So, like mallards, it says, of which no more than 2 may be hens.
Right.
Just has 3 pintails.
Sick. Just go out there and just start wrecking the hens. We'll just finish off the pintail.
No!
Finish off the pintail species for good.
No, they're my favorite to take pictures of. They're so pretty.
Well, yeah. So Bill's got a good point there too. So like hens are more susceptible to getting attacked by predators just because they're on a nest and protecting the nest while the drake's out in the middle of the lake just cruising.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he's able to, he'll just get up and fly away.
Yeah.
But predator comes and the hen's going to stay there, protect her eggs or her babies if she has babies at that point. Yeah. So, I mean, that does make sense that the breeding grounds are what's knocking the hens out badly.
Yeah. Need to get some of these predator hunters up in that area. Let them just fucking protect the ducks.
Yeah, no shit. Just take them out there.
Yeah.
Don't leave. I don't know. I think hunter numbers and hunter harvest have more to play than they lead on, because obviously we wouldn't have the adaptive harvest program or whatever. Like, we do have a portion. Like, I know they say it's a small portion, but when we're harvesting, what do you say, 14 million ducks a year?
Yeah, 42%.
That's a lot. There's 30 million ducks.
Yeah.
And I think it's the Mississippi Flyway.
Yeah.
But another thing I found out either yesterday or was it this morning, I was listening to that podcast, which I should have known because I've read it before. It's the May pond count. But like those numbers that the U.S. DU and Delta post, but it's actually coming from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that conduct this with outside parties. That's the counts before the breeding happens, or like before the actual, there's no fall count as far as I'm concerned that tells us how many ducks were successfully hatched that year and what we added to it. Like, they go out there and they look at it, but I don't think they put a number on that I've seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen a count come out that says, oh, we've got this many.
Yeah.
But it's like, really, those numbers that come out are a year behind. Like, that kind of shows you what last year's hatch was, more or less, is what I'm gathering out of it. And I'll agree with Bill there. Like, the AHM is so far out of whack, it doesn't make sense. Like, how we're at numbers what we were in the 90s, and we're still on a 60-6 liberal hunting season.
Yeah.
To me, I just feel like we're giving into the market hunting too much. Too much money in the game.
Happens.
Oh, we got a lot of money in it too, but not as much as some of those people.
No shit.
But like, think about it. If we went to a 30-3, how many guides, outfitters, hunting clubs do you think are going to actually close up? Or how many do you think that survive it? I feel like you'd see a big hit.
I do too, but at the same point, like the guides, we're all fucking idiots. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go duck hunt anyway. The people that are paying for a guide, I feel like they're still gonna pay for a guide to shoot less ducks.
Yeah, but
that's like their only.
I agree.
That's their only out.
Like, I'm not saying that. Can they make the same money though? Only having a 30-day season.
No,
because
not.
They'd have to double their hunters to bring in the same money,
or just double their price.
Well, there's that too, I guess. Fuck around, dude. Could you imagine spending $12,000 to kill 9 ducks compared to $6,000 to kill $6,000 to kill 18 ducks?
That is true, but
that's wild. That's
also the people that are paying for a guided hunt don't really give a shit what price is.
No, I get that.
I'm just saying, on their end, they could probably make it work.
I wish I had that kind of money to throw the fuck around.
Same.
It's not fair. Go to school, kids.
Will they take a hit? Absolutely. Will they find a way to price gouge it? Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely. I mean, still, Busted Duck Guide Services. You ever heard of him out of Arkansas?
No.
The Bad Duck Club. He sells most of his hunts to the everyday guy. Like, he has more everyday people that come in, bring their kids and hunt, compared to Vandemore, where it's all government people and big wigs that make millions a year.
Fuckers.
Yeah. I heard a rumor that Dive Bomb outfits all their clients too, all their big wigs.
That's wild.
Which, I mean, I believe it. Kind of surprising though, because he's tied in with Cabela's or Bass Pro, pretty tight too. But the Dive Bomb guys have really stepped in with them here in the past probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't think it's been 3. I think it's probably closer to 2 that they really started hunting out there quite a bit. And that's where half their footage comes from. Their duck club in St. Charles, Missouri. and Tony Vandemores.
Yes, sir.
Bill's got a point. It is a tax write-off.
Yeah.
I need more of those.
Go on a guided hunt.
Can't afford it. Somebody just want to give me their receipts so I can write it off?
Too big of a write-off.
Oh, come on. Can't be that big. What is the limit? Like what? I think it's like 10. No. Because you got to hit a certain threshold before it even matters, anyways.
That's above my pay range.
I can't remember what it is. It's wild. What do you got, Al? What else do you got to say on that kind of topic for the harvest?
I think it's kind of wild. Obviously, like it goes into number of hunters, I feel like. But Arkansas, Louisiana, and California are the top 3 leading states for killing ducks.
Isn't that wild, California?
Yeah.
Like that, like a
That's
lot of people
sleeper
don't.
state, dude.
I know. Like it'd be fun to go hunt out there. I've always heard great things about it, but nobody believes it either at the same time. Like it's not, nobody really, well, not that I know of, talks about, let's go to California and hunt.
And I also don't really want to go to California.
I don't either, but
I would go to California just to race or hunt ducks. That'd be it.
well, yeah, Northern Cali.
Yeah. Otherwise, that state
Southern Cali can
break off.
Yeah.
See you later.
From the middle of California down, you can just break off and go floating out in the ocean and say, see ya later. I don't think it hurt too many people's feelings other than people that are on the island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help me. I can't swim.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, no shit. Build a boat.
You better figure it out real quick.
Oh, man. No, I mean, all in all, between migration patterns and harvest, I think the difference in migration patterns is some years why you see less ducks and makes you think that there's less ducks out there when there's maybe not. They just didn't come down your part of the flyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like we see that here, where last year we had ducks everywhere. Similar weather to this year. It wasn't last year and this year. I don't think we're very far off.
No,
I mean, could be wrong, but I don't. The temperature doesn't seem like they're that much different. In fact, I think it was actually warmer the year before than this past year.
it was
Like,
for sure.
I think the average in November was higher then.
Yeah.
But
Even like when we were goose hunting, we were in fucking long sleeve shirts almost every day.
that was a whole different ball game there.
We fought the fog every single day.
Yeah, stupid. But and like right there, like we didn't see half the ducks we've seen last year.
Right.
Well, this past year we didn't see half the ducks we've seen the year before.
Yes.
And that could have just been because the way the winds were, and they went down the Missouri or they went farther east to the Mississippi and went down.
Yeah. And that is something that we as a group need to get better about, tracking our hunts. I know you've been good about it, but this year we fucking sucked. But that is something that I really want to pinpoint, like go through at the end of the year, count how many days you had a specific wind, like how many days you had a north wind and northwest, yada, yada, yada.
I bet you people would be surprised if you actually kept track of it
And then,
and you compare the years that you have more north in the winds than you do west.
Yeah.
I think you'd be surprised on where the ducks go. I mean, obviously central Missouri, eastern Missouri, Arkansas. You got like that Bermuda Triangle where there's going to be a fuckload of ducks go there no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they get rid of flooded corn, those are just natural, busy areas where ducks go to, and it's a pit stop for them that would just naturally always been there.
so
Stop in the quick targeted breadstick. But I don't know. There's a lot of variables to it. Weather is definitely one. Weather's a major one, but the moon phases are the biggest one. I think that's your biggest driving factor to duck migrations. You got the stubborn ass ones that don't want to leave until there's a foot of snow on the ground, but
yeah,
even those ones don't fucking leave anymore.
no, they're like, we're just gonna sit on the river and eat fucking crawfish.
Like Bill said, though, like 3 days prior to a front or storm, I mean, it was always like the days of the storm were usually not always the best days. It was always either the day before or the day after.
Zach calling you out big time.
I don't care. His shit ponds are fucking up the fucking geese too. Attracting all them freaking geese. They don't leave them. Never seen a wind turbine affect a duck or a goose.
Not unless they hit the fucker.
I've never seen a dead duck or a goose around one that hasn't been dead because it got shot.
That is wild, honestly.
Yeah. Dude, I've worked on the wind farms the past 10 years now almost, and I've been working when there's somebody goose hunting in the field right next to where or duck hunting, happened a lot in Oklahoma, down there in Texas. Like, the sandhill cranes, they don't give a fuck. I think they timed it right, and they flew through the blades as they were going around.
Probably.
56-degree composition. Oh. Yeah, any smart-ass remarks there, Zach? Anything else you want to say before we get to closing up here?
Anyways, he's got something brewed up.
Yeah, he does. He's probably busy petting his dog right now.
I don't blame him.
And ignoring Molly. Poor Molly. The Mexican dog gets no attention. The black dog gets all the attention.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
You gotta pay attention to the Mexi.
Poor Molly. He got old and forgot about. He moved on.
He says no comments for this week.
Unreal.
After he already had a comment.
I'm really disappointed in that. I really thought he could do better than that.
Same.
But for everybody that has tuned in today that wasn't here for the beginning of the podcast or whatever, don't forget to go get entered in our giveaway that is live right now on the Facebook and Instagram pages. Pretty simple. All you got to do is comment on there your dream bird, and it could be any bird, not even a legal bird, your dream bird to kill, and like and follow both our pages on Facebook and Instagram, and you'll be entered. We're giving away 2 of the Alps blinds, with one's going to be to anybody over the age of 18, and one, well, could even be under the age of 18. They could both go to you.
Anybody.
But one is, no matter what, going to somebody that's 18 or younger. So even if you don't want to get entered, but you know someone that's 18 or younger, tell them about it, get them entered, or just enter yourself for it and give it to them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a free blind, and they're in great condition.
Yeah.
So they've been very, very lightly hunted compared to my other ones. But you don't want to miss out on that. I mean, I like free shit.
Who does?
I don't know. Some people.
There's not a lot of shit that's free anymore.
Nothing's free anymore. There's a price to pay for it. Just usually certain people that are paying it instead of the other ones.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got? Anything else you want to add here before we Spike, going to bed.
Yes.
Anyways, we appreciate you guys tuning in this week to another episode of the Duck Fellas podcast. This week wasn't much going on, but we got some news to bring you. So hopefully next week should be interesting. I think what we're going to talk about next week. Whatever. It'll be a surprise.
We'll figure it out next Monday.
Anyways, go like and follow our Facebook and our Instagram pages, and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube at some point. I mean, come on. Please. But that's it for this episode. Until next time, I guess, I don't know, have fun hanging out. Drink a margarita. Duck season's over. Snow goose season's over. Everything's over. Just go to depression. Later.